Hey there, guys and gals, and hello, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Joseph. I should have done this on Monday, and I just haven't felt well. You know, the same old sorry excuse. So here's going to be the opening a few clips when I met my brother Charlie for breakfast Monday at the Wagon Wheel in Needles. Hey there, guys and gals, and good morning, my friends. This is your host, Joe, Life with Joseph, and I'm at the Wagon Wheel in Needles, and I'm meeting my brother Charlie here. He's got about a 6-minute ETA. I'm almost sure I mentioned this, but I can't recall, but he decided not to go to Ripon for the car show. So he's just going to go to San Diego, and he's going to make it a 2-day ride and not just blast out and blast back. So he's going to meet me here. It's Monday. He's going to meet me here in 6 or 7 minutes. We're going to eat breakfast and have some fellowship, and then he is going to head west, and he'll get to San Diego tomorrow. I don't think he's quite sure of his route yet, but hell, that's half the damn fun of, not knowing exactly where you're going, just going to go. Hell, we used to ride like that all the time. So I'm meeting him, and we'll film him when he pulls up. Well, my brother, you rode in on the freeway, right? And then doubled back?
Yeah, 95.
Okay, that's what I was. Okay. Anyway, my brother's here, and we're going to go in and we're going to have some fellowship and a nice breakfast. And I'm going to do a little update after I'm done eating with my brother. We'll do not exactly a restaurant review, but we'll certainly film our food. So we're going to go in and we'll see what's next.
I'm hungry.
Well, I didn't film the food, but I had the chicken fried steak, and it was, as always, excellent. And what did you have, my brother?
I had the skillet, meat skillet.
With
vegetables.
With the hash browns instead of the home fries. We must share DNA somewhere, because I hate bell peppers and onions too. So anyway, we're going to sit out a little more. My brother's on his way to Tehachapi as his end point of the day. I've got Dude in the kennel. I may lie down. I may run some more of an update. Hell, I don't know, but we will see what's next. And the food here, always at the Wagon Wheel, is 1010. So we'll see what's next. See you, brother. Ride safe.
He's my brother.
Well, I was supposed to go to the motor vehicle department. Here in Arizona, it's the MVD. A lot of other places, it's the DMV, like in California and such. Because I've decided I'm going to go ahead and get an Arizona ID, and I'm going to plate the locomotive also here. So I didn't do that Monday. I actually boarded Dude so I could do all this. And I went home and I took a nap, and it was dark when I woke up. So I went to eat at Black Bear, actually, to sit down. I filmed a bunch of this, and I think I rambled on way too much. So I will say Black Bear, Joe was my server. This was Monday night. Did an excellent job, 10-10 on Joe. And they've changed the chicken fried steak. It used to be one big piece, and now it's 2 smaller pieces. It was still every bit as good. So Black Bear, I've eaten that 2 or 3 times now. Oh, the flies. Down here in Bullhead. And they did a good job Monday night. Tuesday, I went down and I got my driver's license. It was actually really easy. I didn't even have to take a written test or nothing. I had to have the hard copy of the title, which I left home, because in Arizona, they take the title if you don't have a lien on your vehicle, and then they issue you an Arizona title. So that's what's going to happen with the locomotive. The MVD here in Bullhead, the people were really nice, and there weren't that many people, so it's not like the typical DMV visit. I wasn't able to make an appointment because I didn't have an Arizona issued ID. So, okay. That's going to be what you're asking. Why didn't you make an appointment? I wasn't able to. Now I have a DL number, and if I ever need to go back, there you go. I got a dude groomed. Here he is. Look at him. Hello, baby. Hold on here. Hello, baby. I know. Oh, come on. I got him groomed. There we go. Look at him. Look how handsome he looks. You can see a lot more of the gray when I have him buzzed. He's a good boy. Look at him. You know, there's a saying I've seen, I think it might have been Jean-Luc Picard who said, once is happenstance, twice is coincidence, three times is enemy action. Well, you see this guy right here? As I was walking out, without dude, he was walking in. You know, he has ace hat on, and the long story short is that guy is this guy, the guy that hit me in Boron in February. I didn't recognize him. I don't think he recognized me either. But he's walking in, and I said something about his ace hat, and I don't see many of them down here in Arizona, and we get to chit-chat, and then he asked about the locomotive, and I said, yeah, I'm not the gas V8, and I'm happy with it. And he says, well, he's got the Cummins. Now, I've read nothing but shit about these diesel Cummins in the Titan. So I don't put two and two together. We part ways, and I'm walking out. Now, in my mind, it's like, this is Monday morning, and I don't want to be late for breakfast with my brother. So it turns out that he's the guy that hit me, and I confirmed this when I went to get dude. I said, hey, is the guy who walked in after me yesterday, is his dog named Murphy? And they said, yes. And I told them why. So, it's a small world, a small. How'd this guy ended up down here? I guess like I did. He did say that he was going to tow his a trailer like one more time, and then that would be it for his travel trailer days. He has a fifth wheel, and a fifth wheel hitch in the bed. So, of all the interesting things to have happen, I run into the guy that hit me in Boron. A week ago, Monday, I had my guy down here, Brett, look at Jolene. He confirmed the electric drain mechanism had failed. He also noticed that one of my waste tanks, either the gray or the black, the brackets that hold it to the body are missing. And the only thing holding the tank is resting on the heat shield of the propane generator exhaust. And he says he could see that the drain hose from the tank into the part that's broken has been crimped a touch. So he texted me. I followed up yesterday, and he texted me, and he said he's still looking for the brackets. I have an idea for a workaround that I'm going to run past him when I talk to him next. So we're working on Jolene. I want to get Jolene fixed because I want to go back down to Riverside County, to the Inland Empire. My Vin is going to move to Washington State, and I'd like to get down and see him one more time before he leaves. He's going to put his house up for sale here by the middle of the month. He's expecting everything to close, sell, close. I want to get down there and see him. So that's why I'm on this a Jolene gig. What good is it doing me when it's sitting at the yard unusable? I also want to see my Hanai Leif. He lives up in the San Bernardino Mountains now, and I got to say, California 38 is closed, and it's going to be closed for a good goddamn long time because of the storm damage that washed out some of the road. And so, and it does snow up there. So I'd like to get up there and see him this month prior to the inclement weather. I had to cancel on him twice because I was just too damn sick. And I figured out when I got home and I was able to puff that it's really handles the nausea. And you all know I talk about being 420 friendly. I use it for the nausea. I do enjoy it. I'm not going to lie about that. So I, uh, I need to travel in Jolene. There are so many motel properties that just no smoking, which I approve of. I agree. It's just it hinders me when I can't manage my nausea. At the same time, I miss dude. It cost me $300 to board him, and it was all worth it. The trip cost me about over $1,800, and it was money well spent. I had a great time, but I bought this motorhome and I want to use it, and I want to have dude with me. I love my boy, so I'm working on all this. Now, my plans, I have no plans in November. I'm not sure what I'm going to do about my birthday the first week of December. I may go to Vegas. If I do that, I'll board dude. I may not do anything. I'm not going to worry about that. I'll figure it out when it gets closer to my birthday. My birthday's the first week of December. I forgot to add that in, so there you go. I've got 11 days, it seems here to me, at Lake Pleasant in Maricopa County, Arizona. And I stayed there last year. And I got the same spot 19. So I'm going to bonus a footage in that right now. Good morning, guys and gals. It is the 11th of October. It's about 6:45 in the morning. I'm at Lake Pleasant County Campground in Maricopa County, Arizona. When I drove in here yesterday, I thought, oh my God, this place is beautiful. And now you see our stellar sunrise. Here I am looking the other way. You know, one thing about some of these county campgrounds, like at Sandy Beach, is that the spots are not all on top of each other. And I had that little roof over my picnic table as well. I've also confirmed an appointment with Scott, my RV guy who did the inspection. He's fully mobile, and he said he goes up to Lake Pleasant all the time and does repairs. So I've got a time set for him, and I'm hoping he could steer me to somebody trustworthy to service my drivetrain. I don't think it's quite ready, but it's close. I want to have somebody look at it. So I'm going to work on that too. I'm going to be down there 11 nights, I think. I'm going to spend Yule with Charlie, Sis, and my godchildren. Since I finally got my Teamster pension it's done. I called maybe about 3 weeks ago. I got a supervisor who picked up the call. I didn't escalate it, but somebody else did. I mean, I wasn't an ass. I was nice. And there was a form. You know, the tech really didn't follow through, but The supervisor had me docu-sign a particular form. I got my arrears deposited earlier this week with my regular pension deposit at the old amount, and the arrears covers up to now. So my deposit at the end of October for November is going to be at the more accurate figure. So I'm pretty happy about that. This is about what it's going to be, and you know I'm not rich, but it's enough. I'm also going to refi Jolene with Mine Credit Union, and I'm going to save about 80 or 90 bucks a month in interest, and it's I just have it auto pay. It's just awesome. As I'm sitting here in the dark again, I assembled an Adirondack chair yesterday, and it's just exhausted me for 2 days. I got up, I made my Thursday a pilgrimage down to Del Taco for the 3 chicken tacos for $3.29. And I thought, like I do so often, I'll just rest, for an hour or two. And well, I wake up and it's almost 7. So I wanted to get this done while I had my head on straight. So I think that's going to be it. So this is, as always, your host, Joe, Life with Yosef. A little bit of an update of what the hell's happening down here at the homestead. Enjoy your day. Peace be with you. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Head in the game, on the prize. May Freya show you favor on the hunt, now and in the afterlife. And we'll see you for the next one.